Today I have spent the day sort of practicing. It's my weekend. I've got a 3-day weekend, so I stumbled a little bit today, but that's what this is all about. It's a test run so that when I get into the work week, I'm ready to go. So on this protocol, I will have 5 meals a day. Every morning I'll start with a smoothie, and I'll share all the food with you as we progress on this journey in the next 10 days. But I start with the smoothie. I have a special tea I have to make to last during that time, and a special soup with specific ingredients. So I start with the smoothie and a cup of the tea. For a snack, I have the tea and that soup that I make. And then for lunch, I have a fruit, a vegetable, and a protein and a healthy fat. For my second snack in the afternoon, I will have a vegetable, the soup that I have to make, and the tea. And then for dinner, I'll have a protein, a healthy fat, and vegetables. I just completed cooking a ton of food for the plan, and like I said, I would share with you what I'm eating, but you can see, honestly, I'm a little concerned. That's a lot of food. So I'll tell you what I chose. So this is my lunch. I already had a smoothie for breakfast. I was supposed to have tea, the special tea that I made, and the soup, but I've just been, I've been stumbling, but it's okay. It's my first day. But so I didn't have my snack, which was the soup and the tea, but now I'm having lunch and I'm really hungry. So this is the tea, and so I haven't done this in a long time, so you're gonna see my first reaction. The tea is turmeric, milk thistle, and dandelion leaf, and limes, a bunch of limes that are squeezed into the pot, and then you cook them with the rind and everything. Then, and turmeric, did I say that? But then you boil it, and then you take all that stuff out. I kind of filter it a little bit, but I didn't do a very good job because I can still see it. But anyway, you get the gist. It's an anti-inflammatory tea. So I haven't had this in years. So this is a tea that I have to have five times a day. So I remember not really caring for it. It's not like it's horrible, but it's not something that, that I'd be like, let me make me a batch of that tea. But some people really like it. All right, here goes. So let's try this. It's actually not bad. It's this would taste really good iced with if I weren't on this hormone protocol. It would even taste nice with like a little bit of honey in it, but it's actually not bad. Okay, I can do that. And then my lunch, which took me, this is one of the recipes. You don't have to make a recipe, but I thought it would be a good idea for me just to, it's like the mind-body connection, getting myself used to prepping food instead of like slamming, eating something really quickly. Not that it's necessarily bad for me, but it could be better. So this is my lunch today from one of the recipes, and it is a bed of romaine. And then you can't see them, but it's like you shave fennel really thin, and it's a cup of fennel. It is half a cup of mushrooms, and however much romaine you want, but honestly, you don't really want that much when you see all this food. And then you take that and you toss it in a little bit of olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. You toss that and you put that on top of the romaine. And then the protein that I'm getting is, you make this like an egg salad, and it is 1/3 of a cup of diced celery, a little bit of green onion, like about a tablespoon of green onion, and then 2 boiled eggs chopped up, and some sprigs, a little bit of thyme. I didn't have any, so that's the way it goes. and then you add a tablespoon of hummus to that. So you make like an egg salad without the mayonnaise. So you can buy the hummus at the store, but it's so easy to make, so I made my own. So then you toss a tablespoon of that, you make your egg salad mixture, and then you take all that and you put that on top of the salad, and that's your protein source. And then this was supposed to have pomegranates, and I actually bought one, but I was getting a little tired of, I did a lot of food prep, and so you can substitute it for a fruit, but you have to have fruit. So I have some cara oranges in my garden, so I just chose to chop up like a small to medium orange. But you can see, like, I have to eat all of this, which is a lot. And yeah, I mean, most of it is vegetables, but all of these ingredients here are going to soothe my my hormones. So let's try it. Okay, so first I'm going to try, I remember really liking this egg salad a lot. That's yummy. That's really good. It's later in the day, and I have to have my snack before dinner. I'm full. I just had that enormous lunch, but I have to stay on this plan, so I'm going to do it. So I've already had the tea. You already know my reaction to that, but this is a vegetable soup. It's a concentrate, and it's got a lot of vegetables. It's got green beans, celery, mushrooms, zucchini, tons of parsley, garlic, onion, and you have the option of adding a sweet potato. I always add it just because I think it gives it a nice slight sweetness, but the zucchini are pretty sweet. And then what you do is you cook it all down with not very much water, and then it becomes a concentrate. And then you serve it up, but you dilute it, so it's half of the concentrate and half water, so you have to have about a cup. But actually you can have as much as you want in the day if you're hungry. I'm not going to be hungry, but sometimes you never know. So it's sort of like your backup in case the food's not enough, but it is enough. But yeah. Anyhow, I've always liked this soup, so here's my first impression after, you know, years and years. So let's try it. Oh, and it has green beans. Yeah. I love it. It's really good. I just assume drink it. It's really, really good. The zucchini, this batch of zucchini that I got is really exceptional. So it's really good. It is dinner time now, and I made this fennel. You can't really see it, but it's just like sauteed fennel with walnuts and some chicken breast in there. And I'll tell you about my hand in a minute, but let's try that. That's really good. That was delicious. So, and my tea. I thought I had to have soup, but I don't have to have it, thank God, because I really don't feel like eating this, but I have to. But so this fennel, of course, I sliced it on a mandolin. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't using the safety, and I cut myself really bad, and it hurts. But my husband was a genius because it wouldn't, my blood wasn't clotting, so it just kept bleeding, and I had like a paper towel over it. And my husband was like, wait a minute, hold on, and he comes back with a pad. And he rides motorcycles, so he was saying that that's what the motorcycle guys do. They carry pads with them because, I mean, duh, that's what these pads are supposed to do, right? They're supposed to absorb I'm getting graphic, but blood or fluid. And so he took like a penny liner pad and he cut it for me, and then he wrapped it with the like band-aid tape. I don't know what the technical term is. And then he put a glove on me. So smart. I was like standing there with the paper towel, and then I was eventually gonna put a band-aid on, but he came in right away and he fixed it. So that was pretty awesome. So anyway, I'm enjoying this dinner, not enjoying my finger, boo. And I have my tea, and then I prepped all my, I don't know if you can see back here, all my soup and the tea, and I'll just put that in the refrigerator. But overall, I would say I had a pretty successful first day. A few bumps in the road, but that's to be expected. I mean, that's the way it goes. But the most important thing is that I'm really, really proud of myself for, for really taking it seriously and for really jumping in right after I finished the cleanse. It's really so easy to say, oh, okay, I'm done. I sacrificed for 10 days, but I'm really proud of myself for really investing the time. And in my opinion, like that's really self-care. I am really taking care of myself. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I make this shake. I keep calling it a shake, it's a smoothie. So you start off with 1 cup of kale, and I already pre-cut, cleaned this just so that, for this very reason, so that I don't self-sabotage myself. So, and I'm not gonna use a measuring cup because I've been doing this for a few days now. So I've got a cup of kale that you add there. And then we're going to add 2 cups of spinach. So 1, 2, that's my 2 cups of spinach. And then, oops, let's knock that over. And then use 1/4 of a beet. So again, I've already chopped those up too. So I'm gonna put a nice chunk of beet in there. And I'm really glad that I prepped all this beforehand because it just makes this so much easier. And then I use 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds. So, and they have to be raw sunflower seeds. So enter about, yeah, that's about right. 1/4 cup of that. And then 1 grapefruit that you take the peel off. I also like to take these big seeds out. So throw that in there. And you know, honestly, this does not sound very appealing from the ingredient list, I'm sure, but the benefits are awesome. And then the next thing you add is this coconut oil. I buy it's basically in solid form. It's an organic cooking coconut oil, so that I don't have to deal with the, the coconut oil is really hard to deal with. So I use this, and it's 1 tablespoon. Do that, and we add that into the mix. That definitely does not sound appealing. So there's that, and then sunflower seeds. And then you add water to your taste. This is not the best tasting. It's not horrible, but it's not the best tasting. So you add as much water to your preference. So I did not really want to drink this like a thick smoothie. That just is not appealing. So I'm gonna add, oh wait, isn't my picture so cute? It's so cute. It's a little penguin. Okay. So we're gonna add some water to my taste. I add a lot of water. Okay, so you can, I can't show you, I'll throw it down, but it's sort of green green, pinky, a greeny pink. So it's not like it's horrible, but let's make one for breakfast, said no one ever, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up, and then I'm gonna get dressed, and I've gotta go to the grocery store and buy the rest of the ingredients for like lunches and dinners for the rest of the week. So I thought I'd take you with me, so let's go. I just got a bag of this wild caught, deveined, peeled shrimp so that it's easy to go. I got a bag of that. And then I got chicken breast because I'll need that for, no, this is the chicken breast I'll need that for various recipes. And then there's another one that has like a roasted chicken with vegetables. I got chicken breast with the bone in because I think that's going to be a little bit more savory. And then I also got some ground chicken for another recipe, and I really like this Mary's chicken. This stuff is pretty good. Let me make some space, but a lot of stuff. And then one of the recipes calls for tamari, so I got organic tamari. I needed to get some full grain mustard. That's for one of the recipes. I then got some more. I have to make another batch of that tea because I don't have that much. So I got some of that. And then there's a tuna salad dish that's made with hummus, and it's really, really good. But I don't really like to eat tuna. I try to eat that really sparingly because of the mercury concerns for me. So instead I use salmon, and honestly you can't even tell the difference. So I got 2 cans of pink salmon for that recipe. And then I got coconut milk, which I need for some dressings and other recipes that I'm making this week. And then I'm going to be making a vegetable quiche. So I got some artichoke hearts, a can of that. And then it also calls for some asparagus. They're not in season right now, so I got some frozen ones, which will do the trick just fine. And then I got a ton of vegetables. I got some basil. I got this big old bag of green beans. I don't want to smash. Oh, that smells so good. I got some. Oh no. I got some green onions, and I got all kinds of different mushrooms for the recipes that I'm making. So I got some white mushrooms, and I got some shiitake mushrooms. To make that tea, I've got a ton of limes, and also for some dressings that I need to make for those recipes. I got some fresh thyme for that, and I got some mangoes and leeks for that. For one of the grilled veggie dishes, I've got some yellow zucchini, and then some green zucchini. You can't really see it through these bags, but I prefer these bags. Otherwise, I'm gonna have mountains of plastic, or they're compostable, but still, I just don't want to have all that garbage in my house. And then celery, final bag. A lot of the salads that you make, the base is romaine lettuce. They didn't have loose romaine lettuce, so I had to get this, but it'll do in a pinch. Got some of that. And then I got some, what is this? Ooh, yeah, some cilantro. Ooh, I can smell it. It smells pretty good. And then I got the spaghetti squash that I was telling you about. I got 2 of those. Oranges. I've already eaten all the oranges that are ripe on my tree, and I have to wait for the rest of them to get ripe, but I need them now, so I had to buy some more oranges. I got these red ruby grapefruits, so I got a bunch of those just to make sure that I don't run out of like the basic stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now what I'm going to do is I already have so many vegetables in there, but I need to go through my fridge and kind of clean it out, organize it. And since I bought so much in advance, I really need to store it properly so that it doesn't go to waste. And then I'll do a little bit of food prep in the evening, but that's pretty much, that's my haul, and it's a lot. Good morning, everyone. I just climbed up a steep hill behind my home, got my steps in. It is day 6 of my hormone program, and I'm feeling really good. I started off being really cold, but as you can see, I'm breaking a sweat. But it feels really good. I'm feeling great, and just wanted to check in to show you that I'm still surviving on day 6. So I'll check in with you later on. I'm working from home. It's almost my weekend. I've got a couple of meetings to go, and then I'm done, which I'm really excited about. Feeling really good, feeling really happy. Oh, yes, and especially happy because I had a landscape a guy come by today. I'm going to be adding irrigation to my garden and some pavers and gravel and make it even more beautiful than it already is. And so of course that just made my heart so happy today. It's just an overall beautiful day, even if it's really dreary and raining and cold outside. It's been a really great day. So I'll check in with you checking in on day 8. And today, I think psychologically was a little bit of a tough day for me. I'm just reaching that point where I have like diet fatigue, program fatigue, whatever you want to call it. And basically, it's like I've hit a wall. I mean, I feel good. I'm, still doing my hormone balance and I feel great, but it's the weekend and it's cold and I just don't want to do it. I mean, I'm going to do it, but I just don't want to do it. And so, yeah, I went off my program. I had, not in a horrible way, but you all know that I love my hip peas nacho chips. I succumbed to them and I had a bowl of them. It's not the end of the world. But I just wanted to show that it's not all rainbows and unicorns and everything is perfect and I feel great and that it's all perfect. Just the reality of just going through something like this. And a lot of it is that on this particular program, unlike the cleanse, where the cleanse is pretty straightforward, and then I got to a point where it was nothing but shakes, and it was pretty easy because I didn't have to do anything. This program is more intensive in that I have to make particular foods and I have to eat certain, it's just a little stricter, not restrictive, but stricter in terms of what fruits and vegetables I can eat. And so it just gets a little exhausting. So I just wanted to show the reality of what I'm going through. So today I did have my bowl of hip peas and they were delicious and I don't regret it. I'm not beating myself up for it. It is what it is, right? I mean, it is what it is. So it's a little rainy and I am watching some YouTube videos. I'm trying to figure out how to use, I just got a new gimbal and it's pretty high tech for me. So I'm trying to figure that out today. And just kind of lying around and trying to take it easy and trying to enjoy my weekend before I head into another work week. So just wanted to check in and just share with you how I was feeling today, which I think is really important to show the reality of it all. So like I said, it's day 8 and I have 2 more days to go. Hi everyone, it is day 9 and I just wanted to check in and talk a little bit about yesterday. I hit the wall and I was just kind of getting tired of it. I was really kind of over it. My body is happy with what I'm doing. I can feel it, but my mind, it's like they call it like diet fatigue, and I think that's what I was experiencing yesterday. I think a really important point that I want to make is that I don't want to give the impression that I'm never going to eat things that are not good, because that's just not reality. You all know I love those Hit Peas nacho chips, so I love them. That's never going to go away. Not sponsored, I just love those things. But it was more for me about the behavior behind it, like what exactly triggered all of those emotions that eventually led me to make that choice. And again, it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just, I kind of like to understand the behavior behind it. Yesterday, I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. I did not want to have to think about what I'm going to buy at the grocery store, how I'm going to store it, how I'm going to prep it, how I'm going to organize my week of meals. I just didn't want to do it. I wanted to work on some vlogs that I've been editing. I wanted to do that. I wanted to go to Sephora. I wanted to play in my garden, but the reality is I intervened in my own health. And so this is what I have to do. And I'll get more used to it as time progresses, but clearly I'm not. So that's just where I was yesterday. I'll get over it. But anyhow, I just wanted to check in today. I am working from home today. It's a pretty busy day. I've got a lot of meetings and I've got some big projects that I need to complete. So working from home, I am having a great day. I woke up early this morning and I jumped on my Peloton. For those of you that know, I did a Matt Welper's class. I did a Power Zone class, and today it was all about working in Zone 5. I love intense workouts because I think they're really efficient. So I had a really good time. Got the endorphins going, had my smoothie, drank my tea. I am hydrating. I'm about to make my lunch, and I'm having a great day. So today is the 9th day. Tomorrow is my last day, and then I'm done. And so tomorrow I'll wrap up and kind of share my thoughts on my experience, and then tell you all about my next steps. So I hope that you all are having a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. "10 days done, check, completed." I am so happy, I'm feeling great, I'm so proud of myself. All the things, right? Just really happy that I successfully completed that. So you saw, I had some rough spots. I had some days that were not so great, but I did it. I had days where my mind started to rationalize and convince me that, the cleanse was enough, and that's really your subconscious, or my subconscious, trying to get me back to my comfort zone, but not today. We're staying on the bus. So I'm done. I have in effect completed 2 programs for a total of 20 days. In this round, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, so I'll just briefly speak to it. I did lose weight. I lost 5.3 pounds for a total of 10.3 pounds across both programs. So I can see it.
I can see it, I can feel it. They're just like little things, and we've all been there, right? Your bra fits a certain way, your pants fit a certain way, certain t-shirts that you used to wear fit a certain way. You know, just all the changes that come with that. But really my main goal was to stop my body from feeling the way that it was feeling, and that's something that I just could not live with, and I had to take action. So I'm done. I will transition on to another 10 days of the hormone balance just because I feel like I really need it. So I'm going to do that. I will adjust the food or the prep of food. I won't necessarily be making all of the recipes. I'm smarter, I'm wiser. I know what I liked from the recipes and what I didn't really care for, but I'm a working girl and my week is going to be really crazy. So in order for me to guarantee my success, I need to pivot and I need to adjust them. So I may not make the recipes and I may resort to having the protein, the vegetable, the healthy fat. And it's okay as long as I stay committed to the program. So next steps are I will just keep on going. And I thought that I would prepare my next vlog on my journey, since you already know what I've done on this hormone cleanse. You know about the infamous smoothie, the tea, the soup. I thought what I would do is share with you the self-care that I do. I didn't share that during this last vlog or even during my cleanse, but there are things that you can do to help boost your results and also to help soothe your body while it's going through this. It's not very easy for your body to go through this, obviously, or your mind. So there are things that you can do. So for example, I'll share with you my supplement routine. I take quite a few supplements on a daily basis. My lymphatic massage routine that I've been doing for quite some time. The dry brushing that I do whenever I'm doing something like this. The castor oil packs that I do, and I'll share that, as well as share some of the movement that I do, not necessarily cardio, but some of the movement to help get the energy and toxins flowing out of my body. And then I'll just share my morning routine and what I do in the mornings, just to ground myself and just to be quiet. I'm not a good meditator, and I'm not one to set intentions. That just makes me a little nuts. That's just not who I am. But I do believe in just spending time with yourself in the morning and just kind of sensing what's going on with your body and how are you feeling and what do you need to do in order for your day to be successful mentally. I mean, we all know what we have to do. We have to go to work. We have to fill up the car with gas. We have to pack a lunch. But there are other things, mentally, things that we need to do for ourselves. So I like to take stock of that in the mornings. But I thought I would share all of that with you. And I just wanted to thank you for joining me on my journey. And hopefully I've inspired you in some way, maybe not even related to food. It's just about breaking those patterns and those habits that don't serve you. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.